Whoever loves money never has enough. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. Ecclesiastes 5:10. Kanye West made $400 million and still felt empty enough to destroy his career with rants. Mike Tyson earned $685 million and went bankrupt twice. Johnny Depp made $650 million and lost it all to lawsuits and spending addiction. Why do the richest people act like the brokest people? Solomon cracked this code 3,000 years ago, and what he discovered will shock you. There's a secret that wealthy people don't want you to know. Money doesn't fix the problem money was supposed to fix. In fact, the more money you get, the bigger the problem becomes. Solomon was the richest man who ever lived. He had so much gold that silver became worthless in his kingdom. He could buy anything, build anything, experience anything. And yet he wrote these words, "Whoever loves money never has enough." How did he know? Because he lived it. Look at today's ultra-wealthy. They have enough money to buy small countries, and yet they're still hustling like they're broke. Mark Zuckerberg could retire tomorrow and live like a king for 10,000 lifetimes. Instead, he's still grinding 80-hour weeks building the metaverse. Why? Because money never fixes what you think it's going to fix. Here's what Solomon discovered. The problem isn't that you don't have enough money. The problem is that you love money, and love is never satisfied with enough. When you love something, you always want more of it. You love your spouse, you want more time with them, you love pizza, you want another slice, you love money. No amount will ever be enough because love doesn't work that way. But here's where this gets dangerous for you, even if you're not rich yet. The wealth paradox doesn't start when you become wealthy. It starts the moment you begin loving money instead of using money. And most people cross that line way before they have any real wealth. Solomon teaches us that there are two types of people, those who use money and those who love money. The difference determines everything about your life, your peace, and your actual wealth. Those who use money see it as a tool. They earn it, spend it wisely, give it generously, and sleep peacefully. Money serves their values, their relationships, their purpose. Those who love money become its slave. They sacrifice relationships for it, compromise values for it, lose sleep over it. They serve money instead of money serving them. Here's the shocking part. You can love money while being broke, and you can use money while being rich. Your bank account doesn't determine which category you're in. Your heart does. I've seen poor people who love money. They're miserable, constantly stressed about getting more, willing to do anything for $1. I've seen rich people who use money. They're generous, peaceful, focused on impact rather than income. The paradox is this. The people who love money the least often end up with the most, and the people who love money the most often stay broke, even when they're rich. But Solomon discovered something even more disturbing about this love affair with money. When you love money, it literally rewires your brain to never be satisfied. Neuroscience now proves what Solomon knew 3,000 years ago. The more you get of what you love, the more you need to feel the same satisfaction. It's called hedonic adaptation. Your brain adjusts to whatever level of wealth you achieve and resets your baseline. The millionaire feels broke compared to the billionaire. The billionaire feels broke compared to the trillion-dollar possibility. But here's what's really happening. You're not chasing money anymore. You're chasing the feeling that money used to give you. And that feeling gets harder and harder to achieve. Look at lottery winners. Studies show that within 2 years, most lottery winners are no happier than they were before winning. Some are more miserable. How is that possible? Because they loved money, won money, and discovered that money doesn't deliver what love promises. MC Hammer made $33 million and went bankrupt because he spent $500,000 per month trying to feel wealthy. He loved money, achieved ultimate money, and found ultimate emptiness when it was gone. This is why Solomon wrote, "Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. It's not about the amount, it's about the relationship." But Solomon didn't just diagnose the problem. He discovered the cure, and it's the exact opposite of what you think. The cure for loving money isn't having less money, it's loving something more than money. Solomon calls this fearing the Lord, but let me translate what this means practically. When you love God more than money, money becomes a tool instead of a master. When you love people more than profit, wealth serves relationships instead of replacing them. When you love purpose more than possessions, money funds your mission instead of becoming your mission. This isn't about being religious, it's about being strategic. The most successful people in history understood this principle. John D. Rockefeller made $663 billion in today's money, then gave away most of it. Why? Because he loved impact more than income. The result? He's remembered as one of the greatest philanthropists in history, not just another rich guy. Warren Buffett is worth $118 billion and still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31 to $500. He's giving away 99% of his wealth. Why? Because he loves the game of investing more than the money it produces. Bill Gates built Microsoft into a $1 trillion company, then left to fight malaria and poverty. Why? Because he loves solving problems more than accumulating profits. These people cracked the code. When you love something more than money, money flows to you because you're using it correctly. When money is your highest love, it flees from you because you're abusing it. But here's the practical system Solomon created to break free from money's grip. Solomon developed what I call the wealth hierarchy, a system for organizing your loves in the right order. When your loves are properly ordered, money finds its proper place. Level 1, love God, purpose, higher calling. This gives your life ultimate meaning beyond material success. Level 2, love people, relationships, family. This ensures wealth serves connection, not isolation. Level 3, love impact, legacy, contribution. This makes money a tool for change, not an end in itself. Level 4, love growth, learning, experience. This values wisdom over wealth, development over dollars. Level 5, use money as a tool. Money serves all the levels above it, never rules them. When this hierarchy is in order, something miraculous happens. You start making better financial decisions because money isn't your primary motivation. You take smarter risks because your security isn't based on your bank account. You build stronger businesses because you're serving customers, not just chasing cash. The people who make the most money are usually the people who care about money the least. They care about solving problems, serving people, creating value. Money is just the scorecard, not the game. But there's one more element that makes this transformation permanent. The final piece of Solomon's wisdom is this: you must regularly practice giving money away. This breaks money's psychological grip on your heart and proves to yourself that you use money rather than love it. This isn't about tithing or charity. This is about freedom. When you can give money away freely, you prove that money doesn't control you. When you hoard every dollar, you prove that it does. Start small. Give $5 to someone who needs it. Notice how you feel. If it feels painful, you love money too much. If it feels freeing, you're learning to use it correctly. The wealthy people who stay peaceful are the wealthy people who give generously. The wealthy people who stay miserable are the wealthy people who give reluctantly. Giving money away is like exercise for your financial freedom. It strengthens your ability to use money as a tool rather than worship it as an idol. Here's what happens when you follow Solomon's system. You become what I call rich inside first. You develop abundance mindset before you have abundant resources. You think like a wealthy person before you become a wealthy person. And this internal wealth attracts external wealth because you're approaching money from a position of strength rather than desperation. You make better investment decisions because fear isn't driving them. You negotiate better deals because you're not needy. You build better businesses because you're focused on value creation, not just money extraction. Most importantly, when external wealth comes, you're prepared to handle it wisely because you've already established money's proper place in your life. But there's a warning Solomon gives that could save your entire future. Solomon's warning is urgent. If you love money, it will eventually destroy everything you actually love. Money becomes a jealous master that demands sacrifice of relationships, values, health, and peace. Look at the casualties of money love. Marriages destroyed by workaholism. Children estranged from parents who chose money over time. Health ruined by stress and overwork. Friendships lost to competition and greed. Values compromised for profit. The tragic irony is that people sacrifice everything good in their lives to get money, then try to use money to buy back what they sacrificed. But you can't buy back your children's childhood. You can't purchase genuine friendship. You can't purchase inner peace. Solomon learned this the hard way. Despite his wealth and wisdom, his love of luxury and excess led to decisions that split his kingdom after his death. He had everything money could buy, but lost what money couldn't replace. Look at modern examples. Tiger Woods had everything: fame, fortune, endorsements worth hundreds of millions. But his love of pleasure and status cost him his marriage, his reputation, and nearly his career. Money couldn't buy back what his choices destroyed. Floyd Mayweather made $1.2 billion boxing, but constantly flaunts his wealth on social media because he's still chasing the validation that money promised but never delivered. The choice is binary. Either you master money or money masters you. Either money serves your life or your life serves money. Either you love people and use money or you love money and use people. Your decision about this determines not just your wealth, but your worth. Not just your success, but your significance. Not just your bank account, but your legacy. If you're ready to break free from money's grip, if you're ready to love something more than money, if you're ready to become rich inside first so you can handle being rich outside later, then make this declaration with me. I will not love money. I will use money. I will love God, love people, love purpose more than profit. I will give generously, live meaningfully, and let money serve my mission instead of becoming my master. If you're ready to join a community of people who are becoming rich inside first, who understand that true wealth is freedom from money's control, not accumulation of money itself, comment, "Teach me wealth," below. Solomon said, "Whoever loves money never has enough. But whoever loves what money can't buy discovers they already have everything they need." The richest people in the world are often the brokest people inside. But you can be rich inside regardless of what's in your bank account. And when you're rich inside first, external riches serve their proper purpose, as tools for love, not objects of love. Choose your love carefully. Your future depends on it.